I don't think I've ever been scared of a snake. I've been scared of myself sometimes, doing stupid things, but I've been always very, very careful in my handling of snakes. I'm Romulus Whitaker, and I do snakes. I mean, that's a simple way of saying I'm a herpetologist, and I've been doing this forever, ever since I was 4 years old when I picked up my first snake. A herpetologist is a strange person who studies reptiles. I've concentrated most of my work on snakes and crocodiles. I started out as a very young lad in northern New York State, turning over rocks and finding bugs and stuff, until I found a snake, and it was love at first sight. Then when my mother married Ramachattopadhyay and we moved to India, I had come to the land of cobras. It was a dream come true. I was supposed to be going to college, but I had always yearned to get out to Western Ghats where I knew king cobras still lived, and luckily I did. Back in 1969, I set up India's first snake park, the Madras Snake Park. We started doing a radio telemetry study with them, and we've learned more about king cobra behavior and about their wonderful lifestyle than had ever been known by anybody before. I was pals with a lot of these heavy-duty snake catchers, these Irlas, and we hatched an idea together to set up a venom cooperative, the Irla Snake Catchers Cooperative, wherein they would catch snakes from the wild, extract the venom to make antivenom, to save millions of lives. At the same time that I'm totally deeply involved in doing snakes, snake research, and I realized that unless I got into conservation, there's not going to be anything left. Crocodiles were almost extinct by that time. I'm talking about the early 1970s, and we really had to do something about it. I set up field stations along with my colleagues, and they are magnets for people who want to get into working with reptiles. And we've had dozens and dozens of people who have now turned out to be some of the greatest conservationists in India. Man, I get emails every single day right now saying, I'd like to work on reptiles, guide me. So there are now opportunities for them, not just interests, but opportunities. People will remember me, like it or not, as a snake freak. And it's wonderful to think that the influence that I've had, or that our organizations have had to engender this incredible deep interest in something which people sneered at or ran away from all their lives. But now suddenly, hey, they're interesting, they're hip, they're in. Snakes rule. And it's wonderful to realize that dozens, if not hundreds, of young people have continued to do wonderful work with reptiles. It's just wonderful.